Alright, what is up YouTube? We are back into Skyrim, and if you can read by the title, we are officially continuing on with the Uchiha clan playthrough. Just for a few people that's probably going to ask, no, this isn't on the Skyrim Special Edition, this is still the regular vanilla Skyrim. As I mentioned before, the Special Edition cannot, as of yet, run the Naruto and the Uchiha clan mod because SKSE is not involved in it yet. If you have more questions about that, I'll link the video explaining why exactly I can't run the mod on that, or why you can't have the mod as of yet on the Special Edition. But regardless, that's not what we're here for. We are continuing this playthrough to kind of tie up a few loose ends, such as the College of Winterhold. For these set of videos, I'm going to be going through that storyline. Why is there an invisible wall there? And I'm just going to kind of catch up on some of the side quests that I missed out on, and some of the stuff that I think that I wanted to go through, but just for the sake of time back then, I didn't do it and was more focused on the main storyline. So, for now, we're going to be doing the College of Winterhold. After that, I'm not entirely sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed the next set of series of these videos. I plan on uploading these every Monday. Just to kind of gauge the viewer base and see if Monday's a good day to upload them, and that'll give me time during the week to put up the episode, to edit it, and then to have it up hopefully by Monday. So that's the goal here. Anyway, to continue on, we are doing the College of Winterhold storyline. This is at the very beginning. I did not start it during the main playthrough, so it's a fresh start for the quest. I really don't need to talk to you, lady. Also, I will do my best this time to kind of edit out the unimportant parts of it, such as fast traveling or just long periods of downtime. Looking back at some of the earlier videos, I know that's kind of a big drawback from the videos, that there was pretty long in parts where they didn't have to be. Hopefully, even though these parts will still be in like close to hour intervals, a lot of it will be stuff that's happening, not a lot of walking around and stuff not happening. Also, for the majority of this playthrough, unless it's part of the quest, I'm going to try and do it solo. I feel as though, as powerful as I am now with these spells that I use, I feel as though I'm more than capable of fighting by myself, unless the story recommends me to fight with someone else. So, the first part of these quests is, it's going to be pretty basic. We're going to be learning how to use a ward and essentially teach me how to use magic correctly. It's a great quest line, and it is really dark. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use the EMB just for the sake of, it's an older EMB and I haven't had time to switch it out yet.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I have not been listening at all to what you guys were talking about, but I believe, if I remember correctly, they was arguing whether or not they should learn something more practical or they should learn safety, and I'm more for practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I believe I have one.
Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast.
All right. Let's see. I mean, honestly, ASIJKL, less a ward. I've never used wards before. I just find it easier just to dodge spells.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, Pass the water and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with Ward, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're beginning the next part of the quest is we'll be traveling over to the mines
unless it's absolutely necessary.
of Sarthal. Like I said before, I'm going to just edit out me walking there so that way you don't have to see me walk quite a distance, because I think it's quite a mile away. Just outside to the southwest of Winterhold, so it shouldn't take too long to get there, but regardless, I'll skip over the whole part so you don't have to see me stumble and walk over there.
Shall we step inside?
This is exciting, isn't it?
You know, I'm kind of having second thoughts about one of these NPC
Good to
mods.
see Skyrim still has such fine people. You'll give an old man hope.
It's given NPCs the, I think it's called the Apache hairs.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I don't think he has anything useful. Although I do have a whole bunch of shit I need to sell. I'm going to do that off screen as well. But anyway, let's continue on.
The college will be... All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Yeah. I always whenever I play Skyrim, I always really did the College of Winterhold quest first because I felt it was like one of the better side missions within Skyrim. Really good dialogue, really good quest, good overall arching story. So I definitely want to make sure I at least did it at some point in the playthrough. But I felt during the time of the playthrough it was just kind of something to go past because, I don't know, I think just over the pressure of time. I'm just gonna take all that. That I just had to skip over it. But this should be fun. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see how I stack up against some of the other stuff in this playthrough, or at least of the quest line. I think I'm gonna do fairly well. I think I'll be okay.
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Alright, so I don't have any other questions. What do you want to have me do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds.
Okay. Sounds pretty easy. He should be somewhere deeper within the cave, if I remember correctly. So prior to me doing this playthrough, there has been an update to the Uchiha clan mod. It is update 1.19. I will be making a separate video for that, but you'll probably see me use a couple of new spells or new jutsus that wasn't in the mod beforehand. So if you see something new, don't be too alarmed. There's can I jump around to this? No, I can't. Okay. Did I just get myself stuck? I feel like I got myself stuck. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We'll just go around this way. Alright. Sorry, I got distracted by my my side talk banter. But yeah, there's gonna be a couple of new jutsus and stuff that that you're going to see that wasn't in previous videos or anything like that. So I'll be making a separate video for that to kind of go over some of the bigger changes and some of the updates to the mod itself.
Don't touch anything. He what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right? I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
Okay, so there's 4 artifacts. I believe it's a ring and, yeah, enchanted ring. Some type of amulet, but I'm going to grab that amulet last because I think that is what really progresses through the story. Soul gem. Another enchanted ring. I don't even think these rings actually can be worn or anything like that. I think they're just rings to give to him, if I remember correctly. But I believe I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty setting. Let me check and see. Expert, Master, Legendary. We're gonna try Legendary. Simply because I think I'm pretty well off in terms of power.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen?
I picked up stuff and it happened.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Use it. Alright, so now we have to actually equip the amulet.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
Alright, so I'm gonna try and use a fire spell. I remember that's the spell. There you go. Oh, hi. He just came up out of nowhere.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
I forget. Do I have the fireball jutsu on this one? No. Okay, I do not, because I remember Sasuke doesn't have the fireball jutsu. That's the path I'm on right now. He actually has a couple of new things. One of them being the Enton Katsushuki cloak. I'm pronouncing that wrong. You'll see it in effect. I promise to use it some part in the next episodes, just so you can see exactly what it does.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Actually, this may be a good time to actually get that equipped now.
You want something from me?
Hold, mage, and listen well.
I am
Know
no
that you have
mage.
set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
Okay.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order?
The Psijic
Are
Order.
you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
You know, I feel as though these people should be a little bit more concerned when they say they see ghosts and ancient orders and stuff like that.
Till next time.
I feel they should have a little bit more concern than just kind of like brushing it off.
Oh, no, you don't.
but that is one of the new jutsus. The Enton Kachu or Kagusuki cloak. It's pretty much the flame control spell that Sasuke uses later on in the anime to pretty much put a cloak of fire around him of the black flames to kind of protect himself, and he can also manipulate it in different ways. What the hell happened to you? Okay,
Until next time.
I have no idea what just happened to you, buddy, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure it'll wear off at some point.
Defend yourself.
But in Skyrim, it pretty much puts a black cloak around you that burns enemies as they get closer with the flames of Amaterasu.
This is simply fascinating.
There we go. Maybe just put on a bunch of protective spells around him. I've never seen that before. Also, another things that have been changed. The Sharingan Genjutsu is pretty much the I should really favorite some of these. But the Sharingan Genjutsu is pretty much a replacement for the Tsukiyomi for both Madara and Sasuke's path. It kind of makes sense because the Tsukiyomi was always something special to Itachi. It's not as the Genjutsu is not as efficient as the Tsukiyomi, but it does briefly stop enemies from attacking you. And I think it also controls weaker allies.
Why, just look at all these. This bears a closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
Sure, okay. We'll continue on by ourselves. Because that makes sense. Send a newly trained student into mines, or not mines, but ruins that have the potential to kill them. That's good teaching. But yeah, Genjutsu, it's pretty much you slow down the target for 15 seconds. It doesn't stop them anymore. That's what the Tsukiyomi does, and both Madara and Sasuke's Tsukiyomi have been changed to the Genjutsu, which it makes sense now, all things considering. Let's go ahead and do a hard save here. See if there's anything up ahead. So a lot of these enemies are going to be low level simply because this is still part of the beginner stage of quest that you can do starting off. There we go. So I don't expect to have too much trouble. Well, that's a lich. That actually may be a problem. It's funny that I say that, and then, you know, we have liches. Okay, alright, I take back what I just said. These guys are going to be an issue, because... because these are lords. Okay, alright. Definitely gonna have to be careful. I did not think he was gonna be this tough, but I was clearly mistaken. I was not expecting there to be liches here. That's definitely something to be careful of because they are a lot tougher than regular enemies. They have stronger defenses. Their magic's really, really tough, and they can hit like a truck. So I kind of got to be careful dealing with those. I got to either separate them or use whatever powerful jutsus I can at the time. Not to mention that we are on legendary, so really got to try and, I don't know. I feel like I need to be more careful, but I still feel like it's doable. Wolf Skimar. That's not bad. But it seems like my Sharingan didn't have the effect it usually does. Let's see. I know it's activated. Let's see. Let's try the Rinnegan, because I know I have that still. Alright. See if we can get some detection life in here. Actually, those lockpicks would be useful. But yeah, the reason I took such a long break from Skyrim and from continue on the playthrough, because I could have done it a little bit sooner, but I felt like after doing a 80-part playthrough of the game, I just kind of wanted to take a break from it. I felt like I've played a lot of the game, and I felt like I've kind of run the game through its course at that point in time. Definitely do miss it though, and with the special edition, I think I'm gonna kind of get back into a lot more heavy. But at the time, I just kind of felt really burnt out on the game, and I just kind of wanted to take a break and just kind of step back from it. Ow. Wait, are they opposite? Maybe they're opposite of each other. Maybe that's what I did wrong. So let's try that. So dolphin, then this should be eagle. It's a good thing this poison never hurts no matter what difficulty you're on. And that also should be eagle. Okay, no, that's not it either. Alright, I'm missing something here. Oh, right, okay, so I'm an idiot. There's more pillars back here. So it was what it, okay. Alright. For whatever reason, no matter how many times I play this game, I always forget about these puzzles. And they're not hard, per se. They're just, I guess tedious is the word I'm looking for. They're more tedious than difficult. Because they're very simple puzzles. It's basically, either pull this lever here, step on this here, and stuff like that. Let's do another hard save here, because I think quite a few enemies show up here. But yeah, that's mainly why I haven't really focused on streaming. I just kind of, or not streaming, but doing Skyrim mods and doing more of the playthrough. That's another lich, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's see. Alright, so that Chidori Nagashi is not doing any damage whatsoever. That's kind of a problem. Nowhere's that dragon? Okay. Seems like a lot of my spells are doing a lot less damage than I thought, than they should be. So I'm definitely gonna have to rethink my strategies on what to do, because I feel as though I should be a little bit tougher than this. I need to charge my weapon. I also think I need to strengthen my weapon as well. Alright. So that's also one of the new changes that has been made to Sasuke's kit for the Uchiha clan. Whenever you use the Rinnegan, you only get 4 Rinnegan spells now. It's the Basho Tenne, the Chubaku Tensei, the Chakra Disruptive Blade, and I believe it is the Ward itself. So he has a little less with the Rinnegan, and it makes sense, even though he becomes efficient with it later on in the series. When we start getting to Boruto, when he first acquires it, he's not that efficient with it. You know, he's not Nagato, he's not Pain. He doesn't really have all those abilities. I mean, he'll learn it fairly quickly. That's a nice shield I can actually sell for a pretty penny. He's not very efficient with it, and it makes sense in the end as to why he can't really use them back to back and stuff like that. A lot of wards here, more than I remember. Alright, more puzzles. So, eagle, dolphin. Alright. Alright, eagle and dolphin. God. Maybe it's a pattern. Snake, eagle, or snake, sorry. God, I'm sorry I forget these because I just don't play this game enough. Oh shit, that's right. These change. God damn it. Oh, okay. Piss. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright. So that should be changed to that. And then this needs to be changed to eagle. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, I can do this. I can do this. So that changes that. And I can just change this one by itself, I believe. Ah, see? Okay, see? I'm not a complete idiot. It just takes me a little bit longer to process it. It's definitely a trap. You have done nothing useful this entire time. But it's good to know that my Rinnegan's actually still activated. Okay, so the Sharingan works too. Alright, cool. Alright, so those are both still effective. God, I hate NPCs in this game sometimes. Seems like a good time to save it.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarthon?
You know, have these guys never adventured far in this? Because I feel as though they haven't. And it's kind of upsetting that they haven't really ventured this far. And it kind of bothers me just a little bit that they've kind of took all this stuff to granted. There's also one more spell here. I'm trying to find it now. It is a new technique that allows you pretty much to trade places with the enemy. Here we go. Reningon. I'm gonna butcher this. Aminotijikara? Pretty much at the cost of 60 magic, swaps you instantly with any target in direction of sight. Used on the corpse, you'll simply teleport to it. So, see if I can actually do it for this. Okay, he actually might be immune. Let me see. Maybe he's immune to the spell, and that's why I can't use it. Like he's a special enemy. Yeah. There we go. He has a protective shield around him. But as you can see, I can switch places with him, provided he doesn't have any protection cloaks or anything like that. So it's very useful if you need to reposition yourself, or if you want to kind of get out of a situation. He's resisting that fairly well. Let's see. Chidori should be a little bit stronger at the cost of a little bit more magic. Actually run out of magic fairly quickly. Unfortunately, that's one of the bad parts of being an Uchiha. You run out of chakra pretty quickly, all things considering. He's actually resisting shock damage fairly well. Maybe fire would do more damage. Nope, he resisted that fairly well too. And I'm still getting that issue with the two-handed thing. I forget some of the issues I had with this. There we go. Not too hard. Just kind of annoying. Forbidden Legend. Be bound here, Druk, murderer, betrayer. Commend by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for him. I'm going to take that. Oh, okay.
This is utterly unique.
I don't need this anymore.
Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Alright, so now we become Messenger Boy. So we will head back to the college and we will inform him to come back here. So I will see you back at the college.
What you learn here will last you up. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
This guy is pretty interesting, the Archmage.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Okay, so
All
I
right.
believe we can actually call it here. The next time we get started, we'll be investigating exactly what the orb is, doing a little research, and probably gathering more information while he goes and investigates the orb that we found. Again, I will be uploading that episode most likely next Monday. If the call for more episodes arises, I'll try and do my best to make 2 out of the week. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I will see you in the next video.